Willy Street Fair still going on, so obviously it was a very good thing. And I think it was probably the healthiest of everything. Gallery 853 was a great experience. The Willy Street Fair, on the other hand, was a lasting memorial to the creative process. I had the building, I had the space, and I was interested in the neighborhood, and people were talking about trying to create a development corporation that would be able to control in some manner, and we all hoped that it would be in a manner that was beneficial to the neighborhood, to control the development of the neighborhood, so that outside forces just didn't come in and start chopping it up and doing anything they wanted with it, that they had to listen to the people that lived in the neighborhood, recreate the neighborhood so that it effectively served people. And so we started having meetings in the Gallery 853, 851, 853 space. Those meetings went on for, quite a while. I'm not sure the length of time. When the people that had voluntarily gotten together to try and create this institution, when we all reached a point where we had something solid and we had to come up with a way of communicating what we've come up with to the neighborhood in general, I came up with the idea of the Willy Street Fair as a tool to collectively gather the neighborhood together to teach them what we put together as a possibility for the development corporation. And because of the other smaller experiences on the street, I was able to organize and plan the Willy Street Fair to try and do just that, to communicate that process. And it ended up being important and significant, and an event that has gone on for years and years and years, and brought together all the elements I had already learned how to work with, doing Gallery 853, doing the St. Vincent de Paul thing, and like I said, other events, being involved with the C.C. Riders and Richard and his land, the park on the 1000 block. And the Willy Street Fair was an event that could use the talents of people from the neighborhood that were, some were artists, some were not. Didn't matter whether they were artists or not. It was to bring everybody in. And the St. Vincent de Paul show had been the same way, brought in people from all aspects of life to be part of a creative event. And so that's how I created the Willy Street Fair, to reflect that and provide a forum for the neighborhood to interact and to entertain each other, to interact with each other, to establish a rapport, and importantly to communicate not only to the people on Williamson Street, but the people on all the streets all the way to the lake, where you had some people who had a much different lifestyle, and there was very little communication between those elements of the neighborhood. And so we had to try to do something that could touch everyone's lives as much as possible.